Oh, sure. Got a picture?
Yeah, that'll come, Holy Spirit. Oh, I'm not sure if I can go that fast.
Well, okay, then we won't go that fast. No, that's fair, Mary.
It's pretty crazy with
Yeah,
the
she is. So just, you pick the speed and we'll follow.
120 is a little bit
Yeah.
slower, but
Okay.
I'll try a little bit faster, but
You
no, if I
pick
can
it.
catch
You
up.
pick it, we'll follow. Okay? Okay, go.
Okay.
If you don't like that, there's one. That's actually better to sing too. Okay, see that better? Okay? Sure. All right.
Already armed, see?
That'll be great. Thank you, Mary, for your flexibility. Okay, 205. 205. Then 375. Then Gavin for
Are you gonna do
6.
she wants me to do the shaker. Oh, okay, then let's give the shaker away to somebody else.
And then comes,
See,
well, the Belgian one's free. So that's gonna play during the union? No. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mary, for being awesome as always. No, I can, that sight reading was amazing. I don't know how you did that. I actually want to look.
I had to turn on the mic first, and so. Good morning, everyone. And how are we all doing this morning? That makes two of us. So far, so good. You know, at my age, anything can happen, so I give thanks for another day. No comments, Vicky, none whatsoever. I saw it coming. It is indeed a joy to welcome each and every one of you to worship this morning. It is my hope that as we continue to worship God today, we will indeed feel the power and presence of the Holy Spirit around us, leading us to worship in spirit and in truth. This morning, it is my joy to welcome Resounding Joy to join with us, or an ensemble of Resounding Joy, to join with us in worship in the ringing of bells, and therefore they are praising God. I also know that we have a very special set of visitors this morning. I cannot introduce those that I don't know, so I call upon those who know them to introduce them to us. Good morning, Nancy and Steve, Daniel, and Tegan. Welcome and thanks for coming all the way from Australia to visit us. As we begin our morning worship, we acknowledge the land on which our church building is located. And I take this opportunity to acknowledge that the land on which our church building is located is Treaty 6 territory and is the home for many indigenous peoples, including Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Métis, and Nakota Sioux peoples. We acknowledge with respect this morning their relationship with the land, and we recommit ourselves to seek right relations with all indigenous peoples of this land. Today we celebrate the gift of the Holy Spirit. Today we celebrate Pentecost. Jesus, before he died and left this earth, promised his disciples that he would send another to be their comforter, advocate, and paraclete. Today we celebrate that Jesus kept his promise, and that promise was fulfilled at the festival of Pentecost with the gift with this gift, we are empowered to be witnesses of Jesus to the whole world. Love, joy, peace, and thanksgiving to you all as I greet you all this Sunday in person, as last week I saw you all on television. It's wonderful. Welcome to all who are gathered in this space. And by this space, I mean those who are gathered here in this building and those who are gathered now or later via the internet. We will not have online coffee after worship this morning, unfortunately. We continue to remember in our prayers those who have asked us to pray for them. And I ask you to remember in particular those who are facing difficult times in their lives, either here or abroad, and those who are continuing to live with or are affected by the COVID-19 virus. Let us remember also those from our church family who may be in hospital or hospices, or those who have simply asked us to remember them in prayer. We join with all our God family members this morning and those whom we know who are offering thanksgivings and celebrations during the coming week. If your birthday, wedding anniversary, graduation, first date, first kiss, or whatever the celebration may be is occurring this week, We ask you to remember that we give God thanks with and for you, and if there is cake, remember us in the office. Seriously. While the pandemic seems to have gone from our minds, I remind you that we are still in a pandemic, and you are asked and encouraged, we are encouraging all members and friends to follow pandemic guidelines as they are now, to ensure your vaccines are up to date, and we are also encouraging all who can take booster shots to do so, and encouraging all persons to take advantage of the rapid COVID test kits which are being made available. This morning is Colorful Socks Sunday. I'm wearing my colorful socks. And I took off my shoes especially to wear them for you. So friends, if you're wearing colorful socks this morning, even if it's just to yoga socks, ensure that we all can see your colors. And reminding ourselves that whatever color your socks may be, that these are all colors made by God, and all are in the rainbow of God, and God accepts because God created all things. We are in need of 3 persons who would be willing to work with the minister on an anti-racism action plan team for this church. If you're willing to serve in this way, please let the minister know. Pride Week. Pride Week is in Fort Saskatchewan. Is from June 10 to 16. And activities will include the flag